this is Gina from Haunted Flower, and this week I will be doing a special DVD review of Where the Wild Things Are. Let the wild rumpus begin! Ow! Maurice Sendak classic children's book Where the Wild Things Are is brought to a full-length live-action movie by writer Dave Eggers and writer/director Steve Johns. The story follows Max, played by a kid named Max Records, ironically, a young boy having trouble fitting in at home and giving in to precocious mood swings when in need of attention, and after a particularly bad tantrum, he runs away from home and ends up at a magical land with giant wild creatures who have more problems than he does. Johns' career has been heavily based in music videos, and his musical influence shows, with the flow of the movie and the undercurrent of original songs by Karen O and the Kids running throughout, including the Grammy-nominated song All Is Love. The film is shot in such a way that you can almost feel the wind in your hair and you want to reach out and ruffle the fur of some of the wild creatures. It's a magical, fantastic feeling, but this land isn't all fun and games. Many books turned into movies have explored the theme of having troubles at home, escaping to a magical place that seems full of fun, but then makes you grow up a little and wish you were back home with your loved ones. Examples would be The Wizard of Oz, Chronicles of Narnia, Alice in Wonderland, just to name a few. This one seems more like a movie for adults than children at times because of how strong the emotions are that run between the wild things. They are not simple creatures, they have very complex motivations, and when they have mood swings, someone is a lot more likely to get hurt, which wakes up Max a little bit. Catherine Keener is Max's mother, and clearly there are issues at home of divorce, distance between the siblings, and the mother's career. Max's imagination and free spirit just can't be contained when all he wants is attention and love. Keener's affection and desperation to have a nice, settled home set up the conflict beautifully. Max Record's authenticity as the child is so utterly sweet and engrossing. With a very short film career under his belt, he just seems so real and huggable, but with real adult problems and emotions that his character doesn't clearly understand how to combat and control yet. This boy is a found treasure for this story. The wild thing known as Carol is the main focus of tension in the furry family on the island in his quarrel over the loved one KW's inconsistent loyalties. In a fit of rage, he chooses destruction of their huts to unleash his fury, and Max, seeking a kindred spirit, is all too eager to join in, until the others make him realize the damage he's doing by aiding and threaten to eat him. Max quickly spins a story to make him adopt them as their king, but the responsibilities of being a leader come slowly to him when they ask for accountability and protection. His selfish tendencies have blinded him to the needs of others, and he has to find a way to break his personal cycle in order to save himself. These are heavy themes presented in fluffy, furry packages. Carol is voiced by James Gandolfini, and furry or not, I can sense major danger in him when he drifts to the dark side of his personality. His crying just bursts out of him, unable to be tamed. Lauren Ambrose becomes quite the standout voice as KW, the sometimes outsider of the group. Carol is enamored with her, and she can't take his constant moodiness and sometimes seeks out milder company. His jealousy can't be tamed, but her responses to it and presence in general is instantly likable and empathetic. Has anybody seen my stick? I'm looking for my stick. Has anyone seen it or moved it? That was kind of funny and cute as an introduction for her. Seems to have a beard, but is the most loving of the group. Her one-on-ones with Max really get to the sentiment and heart of the story. Catherine O'Hara is always a delight and always distinctive in anything she plays. Here as Judith, she is a consistent antagonist and foil to Max's plans, or better put, the reality check. When others want him to be king, she questions why. When they want to build a fort, she asks why. Described as a downer, she's really more of a pessimistic realist. Her significant other, Ira, is softly voiced by Forrest Whitaker. Another standout for me was Paul Dano, whom I loved in Little Miss Sunshine, and he voices a pacifistic goat named Alexander. Mostly in the background of group scenes, but has a shining heart-to-heart with Max that is a real eye-opener for his character and crucial to the film as a whole. Visually, this movie is stunning. The music can pick you up and sweep you away, and the emotions told by the furry suits or human actors get you right down to the core. It might not be a movie for everyone since it's artistic and folksy and requires some patience, but it's a very good movie overall. As for the disc extras on the DVD, there aren't many. There are a series of shorts by Lance Baggs encompassing the difficulty of filming a dog running and barking at the same time, some crew pranks, there's a little section of kids taking over the movie, and a vampire attack. All are very short, a little funny, but not a really big deal overall. If you want more features, you might want to look into the Blu-ray or the 2-disc special editions or whatnot, because this is just the one. I still recommend seeing this movie overall. I think it's a lot of fun and it's sweet, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Check out our other movie reviews at hauntedflower.com, your place for fantastic apparel, action figures, and collectibles. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, fan our Facebook page, or add us as a friend on MySpace or Rotten Tomatoes. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.